Everybody, I'm just going to put two halves of this large pot together. You just see me scoring the edges. I've done the other one here, just cross-hatched on it. I used to have problems with joins cracking, and a friend of mine suggested I put some white vinegar in. Just find it. Just, yeah, normal sarsens, that is, but white vinegar. Mix it in with the slip in a jar. Just put enough in until you can really smell it, and mix it all together. And what it does is it tends to etch its way into the edge. They've got the slips in. Put the slip on here. Just use a finger. Put the slip on and leave it. It goes a bit tacky, and fingers crossed I've not had one crack before. The large flat bottles I used to do, I used to get sometimes one of them would split or crack, but since I've used that technique Darryl Milnes told me about, putting vinegar in your slip, it seems to work. Okay, just going to put these two together now. Okay, we've got these two pieces that are thrown at the same time a couple of days ago. I'm going to place one on top of the other. This one here has got I've thrown right to the wheel head, to the bat, because that's going to be the opening. So it's just a question of lifting it upside down and placing it on and getting it roughly in place. More or less it. Press it down. And press too hard, otherwise it will collapse here. By my hands here supporting it. Alright, now wire. Cut this top one off. The good thing about throwing pots in two pieces is that naturally the base, which this is the upside down, this is the base of the pots, dries out slower. So this stays nice and soft so you can carry on throwing, but this dries out here to support itself, so it's quite a good method. I've not done too many of these in the past because in the old studio I had to lift bats off, lift bats on. Here I can throw one and leave it on the wheel. I throw the other one on the bat on there, throw them at the same time. They both dry at the same time, dry at the same rate, and hence you get your measurements and there's no overlap. One's not slightly bigger than the other because they've got different drying times. You let them dry at the same time at the same atmosphere. So all the matter is now is the inside lip has got a kind of I've let it stick out a little bit. I've flattened it so it curves in. So there's a kind of lip inside, and what I'm going to do now is put my hand inside and almost like a pie crust just go around it. I'm going to level it up first. Any little bits that aren't quite level. And all I'm doing now, if I can get my hand in this hole, is go around and sort of crimp the pie crust inside. That's it. Something I've found works well is a friend of mine, Ken Taylor, gave me some little round bats, and what I've done is I've cut one, not in half, it's big and small, just cut one down, and I use this for throwing the curve here, and it works really well. and it also works well if we can get it in. I use it to smooth the inside rim a little bit. Get it going slowly enough. Just moving it on the inside like this, just to finish it off. And then what we do now is, I can find my, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cross hatch this fairly deeply, first one way and then the other. And then smooth it off. Obviously I'll do this all the way around. You get the idea there. And that's the large pot. I'll just carry on with this cross hatching now. And then what I shall do is I shall leave this to dry, because I've wet it, it's gone soft again. If I start messing with this here, it's going to split that open, pop it apart, or there's a chance it'll pop apart. Hey Toby. And so we need to sort of let this dry naturally. It might be tomorrow before this is ready. Just dry it out again. Can't put any heat on it. This is my burner here. Can't put any heat on it because there's a chance it'll also split it apart. Don't give it any chances to break in half. And that's that. Okay, I'm going to carry on with this now, and then we'll come back and video the throwing the neck when this is dried out a little bit. Okay.